Welcome everyone to the introduction to the Therapy Dog presentation, or Therapy Dog program. I'm Bob Darlington, coordinator of Therapy Dogs for York Region, and with me I have Julie Kramer and her therapy dog, Addison. The Therapy Dog program in Canada started in 1992, which is about 29 years ago, and it was started when people recognized that many of the residents in long-term care and retirement homes were quite depressed and not very conversant, primarily because they were leaving their original home into a long-term care facility, and they were no longer able to take their pets with them. However, they found that when dogs were brought into the facility, people's attitudes changed and they became very social and started to talk about their pets that they had when they were growing up. Today in Canada, there's 3,300 therapy dogs across the country. Approximately 2,300 of the dogs are in Ontario and 150 are in York Region. What do therapy dog teams do? Along with their handlers, therapy dogs do just what pets have been doing for centuries, offering companionship to those in need of comfort and emotional and physical support. Dogs are non-judgmental. They're undeterred by human frailties. Dogs will be accepting of those with physical and mental illness or those presenting with confusion or tears. Dogs calm the distressed, distract those in discomfort, and comfort the lonely. It has been shown that spending time petting an animal will reduce one's heart rate, reduce stress, and improve one's outlook. I'm going to ask Julie at this point to talk about her dog and introduce Addison to us, and let us know how long she's been in the program and where she visits.
Hi, everyone. As Bob said, I'm Julie, and this is Addison. Addison is a Bernese mountain dog. Her birth date is January 14th. She's 6 years old now. We've been in the program just over 3 years, and we started visiting a retirement home here in our hometown, which is nice because it's close. So even in winter and bad weather, we can still plan on a visit because, as Bob said, the seniors are missing their loved ones sometimes and their animals they've had to leave behind. We also love to visit elementary schools. We visit with children and have them learn how to greet and meet animals. We also visit high schools in stressful situations, exam time, or if there's been some sort of catastrophe. We also visit high schools to help the children kind of get through that. Addison and I also, before COVID, of course, we were visiting the courthouse and helping witnesses on the stand and just supporting them that way in their office. Up, Addie, come on, up. And our favorite, I must say, though, is our weekly visits to our retirement home. We have a routine there. They look forward to seeing us. You know, we can do special occasions, like we dress up for Halloween. I dress Addison up for Valentine's Day. You know, the residents are so excited to be visiting, for us to be visiting them. Addison is a prolific eater. She loves food. She knows there's one resident who will give her treats, and she will wait for that resident until she comes out with her cookie. And she's the only one we allow her to give a cookie because this woman is so adamant that, you know, you just can't talk people out of things sometimes. She loves the water, loves to be outside. So when she's not working, up, Patty, up, come on. When she's not working, she's just a loving dog to us. Loves her space and loves her backyard, eating grass, walking with her friends. This program has been amazing for us. It gives us a lot of pleasure. We look forward to visiting. She knows when she puts on this scarf that she's going to be working. And it's one of her favorite things to do, is to jump in the car and end up somewhere where she's going to be given love and pets and scratches and the odd cookie or two. It's just been amazing for us, my family, and for Addison.
Thanks, Julie. Just to let everyone know, the the dogs that are part of the program do not belong to St. John Ambulance. They belong to the people that are actually handling them, just like Addison belongs to Julie. The dogs that are part of the program, we have everything from the very small, like a teacup Yorkie, which can fit easily in the palm of my hand, to up to a Great Dane or a Saint Bernard or a Newfie. So we accept all breeds of dogs, except for one, which is the pit bull, which is banned in Ontario. So we're gonna say goodbye for now, and we'll continue on in a second set of recording. Hi everyone, this is the second part of the introduction to therapy dogs. The next question I have is, where do we visit? And where we visit is, we visit in long-term care facilities, assisted living, retirement homes. Those are mostly seniors that we're visiting with, or people with Alzheimer or dementia. We do community residences, which can be youth individual or youth group. It can be a little bit more senior than that. We visit in hospitals. In York Region, we do all of the hospitals. They have regular teams that visit there, and amazingly enough, dogs actually are allowed into the IC unit, in IC units, so intensive care units. We do schools. We visit in elementary schools, in community classes, and community classes are those individuals where children have autism or other learning spectrum disorders. We do regular classes as well, where we have two programs. One is called Pause for Stories, which helps children with reading and helping them read better. We also have a bite prevention program that we use there as well. We do stress reduction classes in some schools, where we actually just visit in the classroom where children are reducing their stress. We do high schools and universities for stress relief, normally around exam time. We do community groups, scouts, guides, stroke recovery, churches, and other. We do court services, where we support victims of violent crime as they go through the court process. And we also do victim services, where we're supporting victims of crime as they go through the justice system, as they're being interviewed by the police to gather their statements. We also do businesses for stress relief for their employees. Now I'm going to introduce David Kondo and his dog TJ, and David can talk about his dog.
Hi everyone. So this is my therapy dog TJ, and TJ is a Shetland sheepdog. He loves being a therapy dog, but during this pandemic time, he really doesn't get the whole concept of virtual visits. And we've done some virtual visits, and he kind of just goes, "What's going on? There's no people here." So right now I'm trying to get him to sit up so you can see him. Teach, sit. And he's going, "There's no one here. Why do I have to do anything?" Anyway, TJ is a senior citizen for a dog anyway. He's going to be 12 years old next month. And so he's getting up there in age, but he does love visiting. And now you're going to lie down, aren't you, TJ? Okay. So we've been a therapy dog since November of 2018. And before that, before we joined St. John's, he did visit some seniors residents through a dog club that I belong to, an obedience dog club. So he's had some experience, and we've also done some class visits with kids, that sort of thing. Right now, with pandemic, we're no longer visiting our places in person, but we normally visit seniors residence Villa Colombo, which is a residence for seniors of Italian descent. I do not speak any Italian, so that does make it difficult because some of the seniors don't speak any English. But one thing that's amazing is that TJ has managed to really make friends all over the place, even with the ones who haven't have got any English. And so he's been an icebreaker for me as well. And I've got to know some of these people. And it's amazing how much of a conversation you can have, even if you don't share the same language. if you can just stick a few words in there. I've picked up a couple of words of Italian. They've picked up a few words of English. And we actually do have little conversations now. It's quite nice. TJ also has volunteered at a local public school and in a community classroom. And some of those kids, it's been such an eye-opening experience for me as well. I've worked with some kids who are autistic, that sort of thing. And there was one little girl in one of the visits who was afraid of dogs. And so we didn't have TJ go up to her, but he's a very good visitor and he's very calm and very easygoing. And he just stayed there and she inched closer and closer. And by the end of our visit, she was actually touching him. And that was, and her educational assistant was just amazed because she said, this girl won't go anywhere near a dog. But these guys give off the right vibe. They really do. They're wonderful dogs in that respect. And all the therapy dogs that I've met, they make me feel good. They're really super canine citizens. And it's a gift that these dogs seem to have. So we're really lucky to have St. John as an organization that supports us and lets us do this sort of work. And we love going out to meeting all these people and making their lives better, and in the process, making our lives better too. So that's TJ for you. Yay!
Thanks, David. That's wonderful. I hope everyone got something out of our 2 videos. And if you have any other questions, well, you can filter them back through and we can try to do some more recording for you. Thanks again.
Bye-bye.
Bye.